A lot of pressure fighting in front of your home fans when they're this noisy and this passionate. But probably the biggest problem is the man facing him. Muhammad Ayman has skills. He has speed and athleticism. Great emotion and passion, as you saw earlier on as well.
We've got, again, Bali MMA against Team Lakai. Two powerhouses out here in the Asian region.
A lot of people pick this one out as one of the great matchups of the night.
Ooh, nice left hand from Kingad.
He's got some speed, hasn't he? A little bit of ferocity. Whoa, talk about speed. That counter right hand from Muhammad Ayman was blinding. You can already see that these two are really up for this. Keep your eyes on it. Now that was a kick.
Sounded low.
I think there was a lot of upper left thigh in that, but I'm not disputing that there was some central connection, and that means that there's a little bit of trouble.
The skin and the cup sound completely different. I think that was a little bit of both.
Ladies and gentlemen, injury time. The fighter has 5 minutes.
And
yeah.
the top
it's clearly below the belt, not in the horrific area, but as you can see there, every fighter adjudged to have been the recipient of a foul kick is allowed 5 minutes for a medical examination and recovery. And Brandon, that's valuable, isn't it?
Both of these guys, yes, sir, you need that time to get your brains back together and get back into the fight.
And it looks like we're cut well inside the 5 minutes that's allowed, and these two get back to work.
Kingad's keeping that right hand nice and high, protecting his guard, but also getting ready to fire.
It looked like there was a little clash of heads there for a moment, but look at the speed these two are exhibiting when they're in the pocket. Oh, tremendous knee to the midriff from Kingad and the left hand there. These two are moving at tremendous pace.
Kingad able to drag the fight to the ground. Now he's in side control here. Muhammad Ayman's trying to get back into guard, does a nice job of getting that knee through and kind of stopping Kingad from getting into full side control. He's able to see how he's keeping that knee nice and tight to the body of Kingad, and he's kind of moving with him as Kingad tries to pass into side control. Ayman's doing the right thing.
Both of these two are fantastic. Well, they have tremendous futures in front of them, so to see them meet each other so early in terms of their age is a fascinating one.
Oh, transitions right into mount. Now he's got that high mount position, dropping some elbows. Ayman's gonna try to scoot out the back, but good pressure from Kingad.
Flush on the face, those elbows, didn't they? Very damaging indeed. He's trying again, but that was more with the forearm. And there's the elbow to the temple.
It's more than just the shorts and the Team Lakai logo. This guy looks very similar to our champion, Edward Folliang, who we're gonna see later tonight defend his title.
Knees to the head, and Ayman is taking a lot of punishment in that area now from forearms and elbows and knees. This is not where he wants to be. He does his best work on his feet with those tremendously quick hands of his.
He's keeping the hand nice and tight, trying to pin down the arm. Now he's got in the crucifix position. This is a bad spot for Ayman to be in. He's got to create some movement.
The crucifix position and the crowd behind him, and now the back of Muhammad Ayman. No immediate danger there with that arm around the throat, but he's tossed down.
Big takedown. This kid has some very innovative takedowns.
Well, he's a strong boy, isn't he? There's quite a difference in torso between these two.
The core strength of Kingad to throw people around the way that he does is extremely impressive. Kingad's top control is something special. He's able to just smother his opponents and just dropping ground and pound on him. Ayman's trying to walk the cage, trying to circle out. Might be able to escape out the back door, but Kingad's got a pretty tight grip on him. Here looks to be, he doesn't have the arm in. Might be threatening an inverted triangle possibly there, but Kingad just staying in north and south. Dropping some knees down. He's got a few submissions from here. There are a few chokes he could possibly lock up in Kimura, but this is Kingad's specialty. He likes the ground and pound. He likes to manhandle his opponents and drop shots on them.
Final 15 seconds of this opening round. It's been an absolute thriller.
Good job by Ayman to get back up to his feet and to finish his round standing in the middle of the cage as they exchange heavy shots.
What a round that was. 5 furious minutes, and the crowd, I'm sure, cannot wait to get into the second round.
Here we go. That was a nice left hand by Kingad. Ayman tried to get up on top, but Kingad was just able to muscle his way on top. And that's where the round was pretty much dictated. He was able to get into side control, drop heavy ground and pound. Let's go to our guest judge, the world heavyweight champion, Brandon Vera, to get his input on that round.
Both of the gentlemen were very, very aggressive. The biggest difference between both of them was the ground control of Kingad. He was on the ground controlling the whole time, dropping elbows and knees to the head while holding him down in side control. Biggest difference, first round aggression. Let's see it this second round.
What a prospect. More time with these two in the cage. I love the first 5 minutes. Danny Kingad against Muhammad Ayman. The Philippines against Malaysia on this noisy night, this action-packed, atmospheric evening at the Mall of Asia Arena.
Ayman immediately starts pushing forward. Knows he might be in a slight bit of a hole from that first round. So he's trying to get back into it by pushing forward, and see how he's controlling the cage. Now Kingad's got to get his back away from the cage, kind of staying stationary, but he immediately circles out. Good footwork from Danny Kingad.
Figures that Ayman has to really concentrate now. He's got to do his best work when he's standing up here. That's where he is really impressive. Kingad seems to be the stronger of the two on the deck, and that's where he wants to put this fight right now.
Kingad slides under the punches to shoot in for the double, transitions to a single. Now he's starting to suck the hips away from the cage because Ayman's going to want to start to stand back up. So Kingad's going to slowly start to pull the hips away from the cage so Ayman can't pop back up. Now he's starting to turn the corner. Good cage control from Danny Kingad. Ooh, nice step over there from Danny Kingad. Ayman had half guard, but Kingad was able to step out. Now he's trying to slide the knee back in across the stomach of Kingad. Now he's got a high guard. Kingad's just smothering him though. Ayman's not able to just get anything moving. He can't create any kind of scrambles. Kingad's got to be one of the stronger guys at this weight. Team Lakai is known for their unique strength and conditioning programs. They like to throw bricks around, carry bales of hay, jumping over cars.
Elbows to the side of Muhammad Ayman's head.
See, now he's got an inverted triangle here. See how one arm is inside?
Yep.
And there's a submission here, but Kingad's looks like he's trying to muscle out of it.
He's going to use those strong legs to lift himself up if he can, but he's locked in there, isn't he?
That's a bad position for Danny Kingad to be in, because Ayman could hold this for probably a couple of minutes, but he's not really on top. Oh, look at Kingad muscling his way out, but he readjusts, but he's got to kind of pop his hips over to the side so he can get a little bit deeper into that triangle.
Jammed up against the cage wall. Yuji Shimada tells Muhammad Ayman not to grip the wall with his toes.
Work to finish.
Work to finish, he also says.
Ayman has a very bad position on an Americana-type grip there on his arm. You can see the arms are interlaced and it's kind of bending. I mean, he has the possibility to crank his Kingad's right arm out, but look at that muscle just
And suddenly the forearms come down, and the more heavy blows. Ayman's taken quite a bit of punishment in that area from that source.
Wow, look at the strength of Danny Kingad. drops the head. Now he has got head control, presses that shoulder into the chin there of Muhammad Ayman. And now that was a good hit. He tried to bridge out, create a little bit of space. He's trying to turn. Nice and tight from Danny Kingad. He's trying to possibly lace in a Darce choke here. Yep, that's what he's looking for. Darce choke. Now he's got, once he gets that hand across the bicep, that's a bad spot for Muhammad Ayman.
This crowd roaring their encouragement for the Filipino.
Oh, look at the heart of Muhammad Ayman, just to grit and turn deeper into the choke to pop his head out.
Directly above us here at cage side, knees to the chest from Kingad, oohs and ahs from the crowd here at cage side as we enter the final minute of the second round. A 3-round contest, 15 minutes for these two to impress the judges or finish it early. And now Ayman has Kingad's back. What can he do with it?
Muhammad Ayman has got a little bit high, and Kingad's trying to drop his hips down. He could possibly do it. He could take him down, or he could just jump onto the back of Danny Kingad. Almost a takedown, almost a sacrifice takedown to end up on top.
Every move is being greeted by this audience with oohs and ahs.
But the difference is the strength of Danny Kingad. He's able to just out-muscle all the positions that Muhammad Ayman's trying to get into.
He's got that thick, muscular upper body, hasn't he? And he's working to his advantage here. We're about the end of the second round. 10 minutes down, 5 to go, potentially.
Wow, impressive round there for Danny Kingad to end the round on top. Here's that Americana that was trying to be attempted, but just kind of a lost cause there. Kingad able to drop in some elbows. Let's go to the one world champion, Brandon Vera, for his take on that round.
More from the same from Kingad. He's been controlling him on the ground, throwing knees, throwing elbows, just punishing Ayman on the ground. He's winning first and second round on ground control with strikes. It's amazing to watch this guy work, and his strength, his tenacity is awesome. Those boys at Team Lakai don't play around.
Brandon, does Muhammad Ayman have a shot?
He has to stay on the feet. He has to keep it on his feet if he wants a chance to win this fight.
There you have it, Steve.
Every round starts on the feet, and that will be to Muhammad Ayman's advantage initially. How long will that status survive, though? That's the question. How long before he gets dragged down into the swamp, into the sinking sand that Kingad provides?
Let's go fight out.
Both fighters looking really fresh here in the final round. Like Brandon Vera said, Ayman's got to keep this fight on his feet, so he might want to not push forward that intense pressure that he's had in the first 2 rounds. He's really got to create his distance, some lateral movement to keep moving. And punching may be his best weapon here, because he throws those kicks. Kingad might catch the kick, take him down.
Spinning back fist. You know,
Or trying something really fancy to expose him to a possible takedown.
I'm just thinking the pace of this fight. And here they are at the beginning of the third round, still looking very, very fresh. The weight-cutting experience at One Championship, which incorporates hydration very importantly, means that they are fresh as they possibly can be here. And that's why we're seeing high-quality mixed martial arts right through to the end of the 15th minute.
To have 0 fighters dehydrated, I mean, it changes the game completely. If you don't have to worry about cutting weight, you can just focus on your best performance ever, it creates an entirely different game.
Kingad pushing his man, pressing him up against the cage. Is he faking that, or is he looks as if he's about to collapse?
I think that's his real feeling. I think there's a little bit of frustration there because, you know, the spinning back fist led to this position. It's hard to be, you know, when you're that caught up in the moment to try stuff like that. A little bit of frustration for Muhammad Ayman to end up back down in the same position where he spent most of this fight.
And that'll be a big disappointment to him, because the work he does when standing up can be quite electrifying at times. Showed that in his last fight, showed it in the early moments of this fight. But since then, it's been all about Kingad's strength and technique and control.
Yeah, I think the control is it, and the strength is giving him the ability to have this kind of control. He's just so dominant in all the positions. He's able to muscle his way. When technique kind of fails him a bit, he's able to just outstrength his opponent. Outstrength, is that a word? I don't think it is. But he's just out-muscle. That's a much better word, Steve. That's why you're the journalist. Look at this positioning. Like right now, he's got the left hand on the hip, right hand on the head. Muhammad Ayman can't go anywhere.
Less than 2.5 minutes in this third and final round. Proficient use of the elbows from both of these guys in this contest.
It's that improved Team Lakai wrestling. Their entire team has leveled up in that one area.
They have just really rocked it.
Oh, we got a triangle. We got a triangle by Muhammad Ayman. He's a bit more of a face crank. He's just kind of cranking on the arm bar now.
He could turn everything around here. He's got to push that neck back and pull the arm into him. He's not getting that kind of torque yet.
He's got to get a little bit tighter. Kingad's on his way out. He's a bit high, but he's close.
What an opportunity for Muhammad Ayman to turn this around, though. But the fans willing on the Filipino.
That's it. They're the elbows. That's going to do more damage.
That'll distract him.
Precisely. That's it. If he keeps dropping the elbows, maybe he can pull in and readjust this triangle. It's tight now. See, now he's starting to inch his way out. The head's a bit tight, so it's not quite the same pressure in that arm.
Working on it.
See how his elbow's just a bit out of the leverage range? He can't quite create the hip motion to create that armbar pressure.
Action!
Yuji Shimada calling for action.
This jam-packed crowd is on their feet, rooting their fighter, Danny Kingad, out of this horrible position that he's in right now.
No question, they're making a lot of noise here. Capacity crowd at the Motivation Arena, 20,000 people all night long, building up to our main event, the world title fight, but they are getting their money's worth in this fight alone.
I like how Muhammad Ayman tried to grab under the leg of Danny Kingad, but this Kingad's on his way out. He's out.
Listen to the noise in this arena. That's what they wanted to see. 20 seconds left. And down come the hammer blows onto the face of Muhammad Ayman. You couldn't buy a ticket for this one. Sold out, and they are loving it.
Oh, he's pushing past, and this is where the fight has been contested, in this side control position.
It's
very impressive, Danny Kingad.
Listen to this crowd, and what a contest. And as we say so often, tremendous respect between these two fighters.
Look at this. This takedown was it. There's the face you were talking about from Muhammad Ayman. Just frustration because he knew he was going for a ride. Danny Kingad on top was unstoppable. The ground and pound came down like heavy torrential downpour here in Manila. And he was just, here's that triangle attempt. So close from Muhammad Ayman, but just not close enough. Let's go to the champ, Brandon Vera. Break that one down for him.
So what happened was Ayman was super aggressive on his feet, ended up keep on getting taken down. Kingad, once he was on top of him, controlled him the whole time on the ground. There was a close submission by Kingad at the very last round about with the Bravo choke, and then there was a reversal. Muhammad Ayman knew he needed to win the fight. He threw in a triangle / armbar with possible damage to the arm. I give the fight to Kingad.
Here's Dom Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of intense battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this fight in favor of your winner by way of unanimous decision from the red corner, Danny Kingad.
Oh, this crowd loved that, and great sportsmanship from Muhammad Ayman to applaud the winner. Kingad improves to 5-0. There is so much more to come from him.